don't look too happy, Theran. What is it?
They were mounting a resistance. Locals, Imperials, they had resources, a plan, a base of operations. Miat was arranging to smuggle weapons. Gone. They're all gone. The Star Fortress over Bathawui vaporized every last trace, every last rebel, and then just moved on like it didn't matter anymore.
Star Fortress? Is this what your specialists were arguing about?
Couldn't figure out what to do about him. Still can't. Bewanega was looking into it. Now he's busy trying to reach out to his fellow Bothans, so this falls on me. The Star Fortresses are battle stations, deadly and pervasive. Arcann's way of keeping the galaxy pliant. So many worlds we can't even contact because of these things. There are dozens, maybe hundreds. We've tried everything to learn about their inner workings. Weaknesses, nothing. And now this. Right now they're suppressing, but that's just to bide their time. I feel it, Commander. Arcann's got a plan for those things. The kind of plan you don't recover from.
Find a way to access one, and I'll tear it apart from the inside.
I'd love to see that. Without the faintest clue of what we're up against, it's a massive risk. All right. We have to do something. I'll go too. Try to make heads or tails so we know how to deal with them.
Anything else you can tell me about the Star Fortresses?
Afraid not. Maybe after this trip, if we survive it.
Got you.
Commander, Lieutenant Marklow. I know all about you, of course. Know the kind of things you Sith represent. If I hadn't seen with my own eyes what you'd done for the camp. What I want to say is, on behalf of every Republic grunt on this rock, we're with you against Sakul, all the way. You good to go? Good luck. If you manage to get inside one of those things, blow it apart.
Ready when you are. Setting a course for Alderaan. You think I'm stuffing me out? You're in for a treat. Coming out of hyperspace. Miat, stealth maneuver 36. Get us in nice and close.
Here, this will help.
Service duct over one of the main observation towers. Should find a lift system in there that'll get you deeper inside. Not sure what's at the heart of this thing. Keep your guard up. I'll be in touch.
Should feel better now. Never stood a chance.
Warning, intruder. Ephemeris vigilance protocols enacted.
Somewhat worthy opponent. Challenge accepted and met. Put up a good fight. End of that one.
Looks like you found a hub of activity. Stay on your toes. Getting some big power readings for the levels below you. You should look into it.
Challenge accepted and met. Put up a good fight. Never stood a chance. Somewhat worthy opponent.
Reserve units deployed.
End of that one. Put up a good fight.
Well, if you wanted a sense of the scale of this place, there you go.
That one. Never stood a chance.
blasted Skytrooper pods. Arkin loves those things, doesn't he? Must be where all those
Intrusion on
Skytroopers are coming
Skytrooper
from.
production level.
Try not to wake
Praetorian
anything
unit
up down
deployed.
there.
Put up a good fight.
Target acquisition complete. Engaging. Newly constructed units provide a 3.2% increase in destructive efficiency.
Hope they don't start mass producing those things. Great work.
I've got you. Never stood a chance. Put up a good fight. Somewhat worthy opponent. At the end of that one. Challenge accepted and met. At the end of that one. Put up a good fight. Challenge accepted and met. Never stood a chance. Take a breath. Never stood a chance. Somewhat worthy opponent. At the end of that one. met. Somewhat worthy opponent. Challenge accepted and met.
Reserve units deployed.
Never stood a chance. That's the end of that one. One. Should feel better now.
Okay, you're in Power Central now. We need to do something about Ephemeris. See if you can patch me into its data cores.
Ephemeris alert. Data center breach in progress.
We'll have a good fight. That one.
Units ineffective. System uplink initiated.
If I'm reading this right, Ephemeris beamed its core computing into one of those units. Interesting move. A little creepy, but interesting. Might give us a tactical advantage, actually. Taking it out could disrupt
Ephemeris
system
data core
protocols for a bit.
compromised. Secondary core engaged. Neural feedback overload. Rebooting.
Never stood a chance.
And I'm in. Now, what happens when I pull out this line of code?
Ephemeris alert. Secondary data core failure. System failure. Deploying emergency backup unit. Engaging combat algorithm. Classification, night.
Facing us.
Ephemeris alert. Ghost mode enacted.
Nice work, Commander. Now we'll bypass that shield and...
Welcome to my Star Fortress, Outlander. It will also serve nicely as your tomb.
Can't get at the shield. Something remote. Have to rethink this. Mia, get a lift open. I've been sifting through everything you pulled from the Star Fortress, starting to get a better picture of what we're facing here.
What are we looking at?
Like I thought, the scope of all this is... Actually, forget what I thought. It's beyond anything I imagined. This friendly guy is part of a special order of knights called Exarchs. You kind of met one. Best I can tell, one of them commands each Star Fortress.
That program seemed to be running things. What do they need a human component for?
Maybe Arkan doesn't trust artificial intelligence. Other big piece I was able to work out. The fortress is powered by a massive sun generator, like on Zakul. You could use it to destroy the station, but according to energy readings, the reactor's protected by a remote bunker on the planet's surface.
So, we take out the bunker, then the reactor.
That's tall order. I mean, not impossible, but we need ground forces and we don't have the personnel, unless... Miat's been pulling together reports of distress calls, skirmishes. The idea being we'd eventually follow up on them. Here, these are a start. A handful of worlds under the threat of a star fortress, each with potential allies.
Just a handful. You said there are hundreds of these things.
This handful alone will be more than a handful, trust me. I say we focus on what we can for now. You've got to prove that helping us is their best possible option, which it is. They just don't know it yet.
If I help them out, I'm sure they'll help us back.
I hope you're right.